WASD controls are coming to League, and I checked the date, it's not April 1st. This is an official Twitter or X post from Skill Spotlights. It's actually true. What? I'm like, I can't believe this. It's just nobody talks about this for so. What? This is huge. So, let me explain what's happening. Apparently, Riot is experimenting with WASD controls. Why? Well, I think there's a few reasons which we're going to get into. But first, let's look at this. What the hell is this? WASD will be coming as an official input method. Flash has 3 settings: cursor, WASD with cursor enhance, WASD with cursor fallback. I'll show what they do. Can still click to move on WASD. Has a toggle to smart cast to shoot in the direction your character is facing. This is confusing. Okay, so first of all, right now we're just going to speculate kind of how things will change if they implement this. And when they actually implement this, that's when we're actually going to see how it feels and everything. But I'm excited. I'm very excited because, let's look here. WASD movement. Abilities are on mouse button 2, shift, ER. Summon spell on space. So you're going to use space to flash? What? It's kind of crazy. It's a while to think about. And also they have he shows some settings here. Auto attack on mouse button 1, crazy. Bind auto attack move to left click. Instant cast spells use the character move direction. So you could like hold D and flash, and that flashes to the right. That's kind of how, if you guys played any like WASD game where you have a dash, you hold D or W, you dash or dodge, whatever, you dash towards that direction. Imagine that in League. So the only downside to that would be, let's say, if you want to flash kind of sideways, you only have like 8 directions to flash in if you use WASD compared to mouse everywhere, you know. So there are some downsides, some upsides to everything. But all right, let's get into. I wrote some notes here. The good, right? So first of all, change is good. Yes, change is good. Kazik says this as well, you know this.
Change is good.
Yeah, I like change. So first of all, in my opinion, I played the game since 2013. It's been like 12 years, okay? Relearning the game together. Isn't that amazing? Oh my god, because I'm seeing in the comments here, people are triggered. People are triggered. They don't want this. They are so annoyed. Why? Bro, like these new features keep the game fresh. I think it's amazing. What? You just relearn League of Legends together as a community. This will bring like the new players and the old players closer together like never before. Because right now the gap between like above master and below master is just massive, bro. Like these people above don't even want to talk or acknowledge the people below here. It's like suddenly everybody needs to come together. We are all equal now. We start the game from scratch. We need to relearn everything. It's actually wild how cool this idea is. And I'm open for it. A lot of people don't want to. I think Skin Spotlight says here, scared they're gonna get stomped by the new controller scheme and they don't want to relearn is my only guess. Yes, a lot of people, unfortunately, right, or fortunately for them, you be the judge, they don't want changes. They get comfortable with something, that's it. They don't want to get outside their comfort zone. But let me tell you this, going outside your comfort zone and relearning something, it's actually cool. It's so cool, it's so amazing. So very, very good. But let's look at some more arguments why this would be good. New player friendly. I put here Path of Exile 2, for example. I remember starting Path of Exile 2 a few months ago. It was released, and boy oh boy was I so happy to play with WASD. It felt so nice, felt very natural. I enjoyed myself so much playing that game. But then I tried the mouse controls. It's so bad. You can't attack and move at the same time and do spells. It's like so annoying. It's so bad. But imagine in League we have something like this. Imagine, because right now in League you have to right click to attack, for example, and you get rooted in place while you do it. You can't move while you attack or cancel your basic attack. Imagine in League you could actually move and attack while moving. But while you are moving and attacking, you move slower. Kind of like in Path of Exile. That would be so cool. Okay, maybe broken for ADCs, Okay, ADCs might be, you know, easier and broken. Okay, but that's where, you know, they can rebalance the game. We have PBE server. They put it on PBE. Suddenly ADCs have 60% win rate, and Blitzcrank has 40% win rate because it's easier to dodge skill shots now. You can move instantly, unlike having to move your cursor all the way down to dodge the skill shot and everything. But again, it's so cool to experiment, to re-experience the game from scratch like this. Wow, it's so cool. And also I played Swarm, the game mode that they released, that trial release, like the Vampire Survivors game mode. Moving Jinx around with tons of speed, with WASD while you can attack with your mouse. Bro, it was so fun, it was so cool. I want that in Summer's Rift, where I have Zillion in my team and I get passive as Jinx. I zoom around the map easily. That was so cool. You know, it's just so cool. But yeah, also this might be good setup for console in the future. And mobile, console, PC crossplay. Who the hell knows what they can do with this? Like, imagine you can just bring new players from console, non-PC gamers into League of Legends. That would be dope, that would be cool. Imagine you could play together. What the hell is so amazing? Or okay, maybe the controllers are too different. Hey, we have a console-only ladder. Bro, I like to master, I like to challenge on console challenges. Go hard, imagine, it would be so cool. Well, anyway, now let's get into the bad. So one thing that's bad, straight up, I think there's not much they can do about this. Analog keyboards will be pay to win. I myself own a Wooting keyboard. It's an analog keyboard. Now, what is an analog keyboard? It's a keyboard that measures and knows everything about your button presses. How far you press down, how fast. You can set where you want the button press to count, because on normal keyboards you have to press it all the way down for it to count. You know, this you can just change it. And also you have a feature called rapid trigger. Because on normal keyboard you have to press the button down, it counts. You have to release it all the way and then press it again for it to count. But with an analog keyboard you could just press it down, release, and while releasing press it down again. And that counts. You can move like crazy, left, right, it's insane what you can do with this keyboard. There's probably a lot of examples in like the shooter community. And I think this keyboard's got banned or something, I don't even know. But it's just insane, like this is pay to win, like legit pay to win. And let me tell you this, I use this keyboard, right? That's an analog keyboard. And even my flash button, I have my flash button, the actuation point to be higher. So when I press flash, it's like instant almost. I like the old keyboard where it's, you know, a bit more delay, you have to press the button all the way. I already feel a difference in my gameplay with just that. Imagine WASD controls, that would be crazy, crazy pay to win, you know? But honestly, give a good player a normal keyboard and a worse player a better keyboard, the good player will still win. So it doesn't matter as much. I don't think this is a big concern, in my opinion. I don't think it's a big deal, honestly. It's all good. But maybe that's just bias because I already own one, which could be 100% true. I wouldn't blame you if you said that, for sure. But then, let's talk about something that affects everybody. Minion block. Right now we have minion block in League of Legends. You want to move around, but you can't because minions block you. It's so annoying. What if you use WSD and you try to move around, then suddenly your character doesn't move? Do you have new pathing to go around the minions? But then it's weird because your champion goes, you press W to go up, but your champion goes left because minions are in the way. It feels weird, no? I don't know. So this is going to be interesting to see. Again, I can't say right now, I'm just speculating. We'll have to see when we get our hands on WSD controls. What about my camera as well? Because I myself like to use drag scroll on my mouse button here, mouse button 5, to move my camera around. So I have to move my cursor on the edges of the screen. It takes too long. If you use WSD, are you locked to like locked camera? Or I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see because having WSD and you can also move your camera around, that would be insanely cool. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do in League, because let's be honest, you know, like in League, moving your camera around to see what's happening in lanes and everything, it's an important skill and is a necessary feature in League. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything gets combined, because right now in League people have issues losing their characters. lot of people play with low camera because they can't keep up with where their character is and everything. So it's gonna be even more confusing with WASD. It's gonna be interesting to see. Cool. Now, what if target is slightly out of range? I think Skin Spotlight answered this. You could bind out attack move to left click. So if you wanna stay max range, you could maybe click on the target, left click, and then you see your champion attack. And right when your attack finishes, you can move back with WSD. So it makes kiting way easier. You kind of click towards them, move back with WSD, click towards them, move back. That'll be so interesting, man. I wanna try this now. It sounds so cool to kite around with these settings, honestly. And also, let's talk about this. Takes skill away from the game. This I think is completely false, by the way. What do you mean this takes skill away from the game? We legit have to relearn everything. Okay. And by the way, where am I getting these points? I had a conversation with my community on Discord about this kind of stuff. But basically, you know, everybody has different opinions about what this means for League. Personally, yeah, I like changes. It will be interesting to see. And also, it will be interesting to see if we are actually going to be able to see your attack range. Because right now in League, for you to see your attack range, you have to hold C to see your like stats, like attack damage, AP, and everything. And that also shows your attack range around your champion. Or you have to press A or like attack move, and then left click to attack move click, for you to be able to see your range. But I really wish, kind of like Aphelios, if you don't know, like Aphelios green gun, when you have green gun on Aphelios, you see your range constantly around you. But that's it, like no other champion shows your range for some reason. Imagine you could just finally see your range, because you play Jinx, you have minigun, shorter range, Q, you wanna swap, you wanna see your range again. I just wish I could see my range all the time. This way, everything will feel more natural. This is a good opportunity to add that into League. Actually true. So yeah, let me know what you think in comments. I'm really curious to see what you think, because right now everybody has mixed feelings. I mean, here we are on Twitter. Twitter is for mentally ill people sometimes, I feel like. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think. I'm excited, and whenever this is on PB, we can test it. You bet I'm gonna test it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Take care. See you next time.